and welcome to this week's Three Cuckoos podcast. Week 7, we're on now. Can you believe this, boys? Week 7. So I'd like to introduce you to the people we know best as Mr. Mark Ibbotson and Mr. Timothy Newsom-Ward. Hello, boys.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
I finished pissing around my mic.
So thanks for downloading, thanks for tuning in and
thank you.
Streaming us and doing whatever you do. Click subscribe, do me a favour. Yeah, just click it.
Do it
now. Do it now.
A favour.
Have you done it?
Rewind.
Yeah.
We're not going on. We're not going to carry on
Until you've clicked subscribe. Just do it now.
Do it.
Oh, and share it as well.
Share it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alright, maybe I'm asking a bit much. Okay.
Tell your friends.
So this week, what have you been doing, boys? You, Mr. Timothy.
Yes.
You don't live at home anymore, do you?
No, I'm house sitting
You are house sitting.
for my beautiful parents who are in Spania.
So it saves you on the bills, doesn't it?
Yeah.
One of your children's laid a football in
I'm
the
sorry? What?
potty.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
It's one big shit.
It's just so it doesn't roll away and not annoy me. There's footballs all over the house. There's like 2 under there.
Yeah, I can see.
That's an enormous turd.
Yeah. It's a ball turd.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so house sitting.
So you're house sitting.
Yeah.
What does
It's
house sitting involve? Do you have to do
almost
anything?
representative of the England
watering the
football team.
plants, eating the food.
They'll be dead.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, really.
Have they got a dog?
No, dogs with them in Spain.
Dogs with them
so
in
no
Spain.
dog walking, no cat sitting. It's just house sitting.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, really.
You got your own dogs, obviously.
Yeah, bring my own dogs. Bring all my own stuff.
Can't have it all your own way.
He's not
No.
walking his own dog, though.
No. So you're
No,
using
actually,
their
the
toilet
neighbours,
paper and stuff.
Yeah, their toilet
Yeah.
paper, their water, their heating. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, really.
Cool. Did they fill the fridge for you as well?
Yeah, fridge was full.
Wicked,
Well, not
that's
anymore.
good.
So, yeah.
Except you're in, like, the technology black spot of the
Yeah.
world.
It's
Oh,
Menston,
yeah,
yeah.
you are, yeah.
Menston's a
That's
Yeah,
right,
dreadful
Menston, yeah.
place.
You
It's
go
like
into
a
Menston
hole.
and your
Yeah,
phone kind
it
of
is.
starts crying.
My
Don't do it!
My phone just committed suicide once we got to Menston.
Physically.
So dead.
Smashed its own
Yeah.
face against a wall.
I always think of Menston as like that M. Night Shyamalan film, The Village, because people never particularly leave it.
Yeah.
They don't.
They don't
The
dare
Village.
go out because there's something that lives beyond
In fact,
the wall.
that could be said of Guiseley as well.
Yeah.
In fact,
That's not true.
now actually in Guiseley, you can't physically leave because of the amount of traffic on
Traffic,
the road.
traffic lights.
Physically
Yeah,
can't
By
get
the time
out.
you get out, it's
Yeah.
time to come home.
You can't get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So good, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're finding no broadband all right. And
No broadband, no 3G.
have you got electricity down there yet?
Yeah.
They switch that on and off
It's-
now and again.
yeah,
don't
it
they? I think
comes
they
on
switch
at
it
like-
off at night, don't
yeah.
they?
What do you mean there's no broadband?
They come round with like the gas lamps on the
A
night.
man with a ladder.
In a big
Through the
long
fog.
grey coat. who smells of cheese and he has a ladder.
The rag and bone man comes round.
Bring out, you're dead. Yeah, broadband on sometimes. Depending on if the wind's blowing. If the wind starts to pick up,
If it's windy
the phone lines.
or a train goes
yeah.
past.
Yeah,
They all share the same
yeah.
wireless connection that comes
Yeah.
out of the village hall.
There's like a curfew as well at night.
Yeah.
And even in the village hall, they've just got one bar on the wireless.
Signal. It is a dead spot.
And even that's dial up.
It feels like dial-up.
Tiscally dial up.
It's like AOL were the first one I had because they used to
Were they?
used to give away AOL CDs.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Free with everything.
Yeah,
You could
I
go
remember
into Morrison's Lifestyle and shake any magazine out and then have like an AOL CD.
AOL CD.
American Online.
You
What do I
got
want
it.
this for? Wow.
America Online. Yeah, what the we want that
Fuck America.
for? No.
Just like the European golf team.
Yes.
I have absolutely no interest in golf.
I don't follow it,
whatsoever,
but yeah.
I watched.
Congratulations to the Ryder Cup team.
Yeah,
I
well
watched
done.
every single minute of that. Stick it up the Yanks. Get in.
No, I don't really watch it.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Just twist it so the light's facing you.
Oh,
There you go.
You're talking into the side of your mic.
apologies.
It's magic.
Let's start that again.
No, it's fine. Let's start the whole thing
Thing
again. You
again.
can jack that right
So I
now.
thought I had that the right way around.
It's fine. So
So,
yeah,
what about you?
Ryder Cup. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
No,
it's
I
been off
didn't
sick,
watch it.
so I just generally. I've watched that and like the League of Legends World Championships.
What time? Can you answer me a question? What time do they tee off? You know, the very first tee off.
7:30 at morn.
It was, wasn't it? Do you know what? It looked freaking dark, and there's like 10,000 people
They
watching
were,
this
they,
guy
were
tee
really,
off.
they were actually really lucky because the weather all weekend was pretty good.
All right,
Where was
wasn't
it played? How do I
Glen
Scotland.
Eagles.
Scotland.
Scotland.
We born in
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, it was good, but it
Yeah.
was a bit Oh, bit of an anticlimax.
It's
Everyone
golf.
expects him because
It's golf.
America are a bit shit. So
Yeah.
Well, it's golf.
yeah, but that's always good.
Yep.
Getting one over them.
Well, I suppose it's like the Ashes, innit? You always want to win it, just because I don't
We'd-
have any interest in the
We'd
cricket.
always beat the Americans at
But it's
cricket.
Aussies.
The Americans even play cricket.
I don't know. I know they play baseball.
Baseball. Oh yeah, no, they don't do cricket.
It's actually a
do
lot better than cricket, though. Baseball.
they? It's a
isn't it?
load better than cricket. It's got to be.
I
I
like
don't-
cricket.
I don't like cricket.
I don't like cricket.
I don't like cricket.
I love it. Oh no.
Well, if you do like cricket, then I suppose.
Yeah. No, it's rubbish. It's cricket. Anyway,
Yeah.
you're not missing out, America. Cricket's,
No.
download some.
Stick with baseball.
It's about 9 hours long. It goes on for about 5 days, actually. Different
Yeah.
games.
You
It's weird, it's
uncultured
a-
bastards.
Same
It's
team.
a weird game. I used to
Same
play
two
cricket at
teams
school.
playing 5 times. Each one takes 5 days. You've been there a month.
Yeah.
England
it's,
players don't actually physically play for their own teams anymore. So it was out in
Weird.
Australia getting tans.
it's a weird game.
Anyway, what have you been doing, Mark?
Nothing
Just
much.
resting your back.
Yeah, still got backache. Been off
Oh, my
6 now.
back. You are
bloody
slowly
back.
turning into Grandpa Stan.
I know. Funny that.
It's funny that, isn't it? We'll have to tell him next
We've
time we
never
see
been
him.
in the same room together.
No, it's like Michael and Latoya.
No, not a lot. I went to the football on Sunday.
Did you?
Did you?
3 games.
Who did you watch?
Horsforth Galaxy. My
Oh,
team.
sorry, dude. I apologise. Of course. Who
Horsforth
else?
Galaxy.
Did they win?
No, they lost. They got hammered.
How many goals?
A lot to
To
1.
none.
Every time you say their name, I get a little hungry, and I don't know why that is.
It does sound like a chocolate bar to me.
Mm.
That's because it's Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah, so I watched them, and then I watched the under 11s.
Yep,
They were good, but they lost.
yep.
And then I went and ran the line. I like limped it as a linesman for the under 9s.
You limped
Which
to the
was like
line.
loads of little kids
Oh.
playing, which was quite cute, but they lost as well.
A sciatic
So all 3 teams.
linesman.
Yeah, so all 3 teams lost. Yeah, that was a pretty
It's a
miserable.
good
Sunday.
day. Really.
But Catherine was at home.
You ever thought that
hungover,
you're the
so-
omen? Do you know when I used to play
Possibly.
cub football, right? Every time
Did
our
you play
manager...
crab football?
No, cub football.
Did you play crab football?
No
at
one
Cubs?
played crab football.
Cub.
Nobody.
Tim, do you know what crab football is?
I don't think I do.
No.
Wow.
So when
What is
when
crab
I used to
football?
play cub, when I used to play cub football, every time the manager was off for some reason, we would smash the opposition, and every time he was there, we kind of lost.
Is it
yeah.
because he was stood there screaming and shouting at you?
It possibly
Screaming
could have been
and
actually, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't the best looking guy in the world though, so maybe that had something to
Yeah.
do with it. Yeah, just put you off.
Because he was so ugly.
Yeah.
Back off.
I don't want my halftime oranges, mummy.
All oranges are off. They're all mouldy. These were fresh this
I
morning.
just cut them.
Halftime
Oh,
waters
dear.
turned sour.
Put a mask on. Do us a favour.
So yeah, that's largely been my
Yeah.
week.
Cool. I'd have quite liked just seeing them running the line.
Yeah.
That'd been quite funny.
It wasn't funny.
Did you have little
Could you
black
get your flag
shorts
in the
and-
air?
Yeah,
I can't put my flag up.
there's nothing wrong with my arm, you dick.
Has a knock-on effect, surely.
No,
Does it not?
no, because it's
Were you?
Was it a full-size pitch?
He was in a mobility scooter on the line.
I saw yesterday. I had a job interview yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was in Seacroft,
Right.
and when I come out of my interview, we were driving down the road
What a beautiful place as well.
opposite Asda on York Road.
It's not on the sea for anybody listening.
And there was a woman in a mobility scooter that someone had stuck like the front of a hot rod, motorbike, whatever, you know, like a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
On the front of a mobility scooter. It was amazing.
Did you get
Made
a
my
picture?
day. No, I didn't actually. Should have done.
You should have done, yeah, and posted it on our Instagram.
Yeah, I couldn't because my phone was in my pocket, and
Rubbish.
I'm not the most manoeuvrable.
Yeah.
My agility's weakened.
Fine.
We can
So yeah,
play.
I had a job interview.
How did that go?
It went quite well. I got the job.
Did you?
So I've in the last 6
Congrats.
months, I've changed jobs twice.
Is this where you get the new job but still end up working at the same place you are
That's
now?
what's happened. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what's prompted me to apply for another job.
Right, okay.
And
This
I've
with
got that.
Different people.
Yeah, it's working with community forensics. which will be fun.
Wow.
That sounds interesting.
People
Sounds good,
with
man.
mental health problems who've
Yeah.
got forensic history, which is potentially people who've been in prison. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you get like a riot shield and a stab
No,
vest?
I could be
What about
working
rape
with
alarm?
like murderers and.
Yeah, I bet you've got a rape alarm.
You've got a
I
rape
have
alarm.
no idea.
I used to have a rape alarm when I was a cleaner.
Yeah.
Seriously. But I need it, look at me.
He's shit.
Shit. Do you know what? Once, right, I was sat at home.
Slightly balding, really small-headed giant,
Balding? What are you talking about? Slightly balding.
pea-headed giant.
I'm not having slightly balding. Pea-headed giant, I'll take. But slightly balding, you can bollocks.
He's slightly balding.
Slightly balding.
You are.
I'm receding due to age.
Well, there you go. So he's slightly balding.
Receding? I mean, Christ, it's just there.
Yeah, look at mine.
Yeah.
Look at mine and Tim's.
Well, you've never shaved in your life.
Tim's majestic. Look at him.
Majestic. Tim's like Bruno Mars. With a beard.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is black and he wears a hat
I
most
thought
of
it
the
was
time.
Cuban.
Is he? He's definitely, yeah.
He's probably English.
Bruno
He's probably from Birmingham.
Cuban.
He's probably French.
It's
Bruno.
a Bruno.
Hello, Bruno.
Bonjour, Bruno.
What was I going to say now? Well, this weekend, should I say?
Yes.
I took the kids to the Wacky Warehouse.
Are they hairy
And
hands?
you know, obviously, I'm having ear difficulties.
Yeah.
The decibel levels in that place this weekend were just insane. It was making my eyes water. Like kids start shouting. I mean, I'm immune to it. But this weekend it was just intense, like through the roof.
He's actually from Hawaii.
Oh,
There you go. That's a cool place to be from.
Honolulu.
You could
in
definitely
Hawaii.
pass as Hawaiian.
Yeah, I'd
I
like
think
to
so.
live in Hawaii.
And that's
I think
your
it'd be
favourite
pretty
pizza,
cool.
is it not?
Yeah,
As
I
well.
think it is actually.
Been
Yeah.
tainted with tar brush.
So Bruno Mars
So
is
you could
actually
pass for
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, I could be a Hawaiian.
I think you could
Grass
pass.
skirt. Some of them
Hula.
coconut bikini.
Coconut
I'd be
bikini.
good at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's not
Like some fishermen
Yeah.
working
do
on
that.
in some surf shack,
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
do that.
doing
Polishing some-
massages.
Oh, yeah. that
Yeah,
sounds
teaching
pretty good.
yoga.
Yeah.
It's just like a massive sandals.
Is that near
resort.
Bermuda?
Bermuda? I don't know. No idea. I have no
Mm.
idea. My geography's
Bermuda
not all that
Triangle.
when it comes. Hawaii? No.
Did that used to be
Hawaii's in the middle of
chocolates?
absolutely
Oh.
nowhere.
What?
Bermuda Triangle. That used to be a product.
Bermuda.
No, it's
What's he on about? What are you on about?
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda
Did it not
Triangle
used to be like
chocolates?
yeah?
chocolate or?
No.
No. Oh, I've just
Surely
made that
not.
up. All right then.
Google,
might
well,
be.
Google it. You've got
I'm
a phone
gonna
for a
do.
reason, I suppose.
It's separate to the place or the area.
Yeah, they didn't just make them in Bermuda.
Yeah.
Just like something
like
that
triangles for
Fry's had
band,
come up with
like
in the
musical
80s,
triangles
probably.
are made in Bermuda.
I've probably just
He's probably thinking of like Turkish Delight.
Bermuda chocolate
Bermuda
triangles.
Delight. Bounty, the taste of paradise. Hawaii is in the middle of nowhere. Am I right in
Yeah.
saying that? It's like literally in the middle of nowhere, but America own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
So this weekend I
So
watched
Wacky
a bit of
Warehouse.
football.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched some films this weekend. We
What
always
did you
go on to
watch?
movies, don't we?
Yeah.
We are like a bit of a movies podcast. I watched Under the Skin. I was telling you about this. I was
Yes.
going to watch Under the Skin. This is the most bizarre film, right? Now, it's Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
And the guy who directed it, I think his name's Jonathan Glazer, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Is
sorry
he-
to the geeks if I am a little incorrect there, but
Yeah.
I think it's Jonathan Glazer. Now, it starts
didn't
off...
he own Man United?
No, that was... The Glazer fight might be. Don't know.
Might be part.
So, Scarlett Johansson
Yes.
It's a
Is-
song by Barry Manilow.
is an alien,
Bermuda Triangle.
right? She's an alien.
Right.
And she steals this woman's body,
Right.
right? But you don't really know how.
Yeah.
And there's a guy on a bike helping her out. He never talks.
What
you
kind
never
of
meet
bike
him,
is it?
Right? It's a motorbike.
BMX.
Right.
It's not a drifter.
Yeah.
BMX.
Yeah, it's not a grifter or anything like
Yeah.
that. So
Grifter.
yeah, was it a
What's a
drifter or a
grifter?
grifter?
Drifter was some nice chocolate.
Drifter's a chocolate bar.
Pass me the overhead sprocket.
So- She goes around
Yeah.
pulling men to then kind of kill them in her own way. But she trawls the streets of Glasgow in a transit van.
To find these men.
Now, it looks beautiful. They've kind of dubbed Jonathan Glazer as the new Stanley Kubrick, and
Right.
I get that.
Right. Yeah.
But the fact that you see these men with erections it's just not right.
Was this the one you were talking about with that guy on Twitter?
Yes.
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 That felt to me.
Now, he said, what's one of the most disturbing
Can
scenes in a film you've ever seen? And I went, well, I watched Under the Skin, and as a parent, seeing an 18-month-old boy on a beach by himself, and his parents have just drowned, and everybody's kind of walking around. There's a couple of people who kind of see him and just do nothing, and he's screaming and and that as a parent is horrific.
Yeah.
And it was just rubbish, and you just think, why have you done that? But it kind of went nowhere.
Right. Yeah, that thing on Twitter, it felt to me like he was trying to sort of critique this film.
He did.
While you were trying to just say, I thought it was a bit shit, to be honest.
Yeah,
and he was like, well, what about this? And you were like, well,
no,
it was
do
a
you know
bit
what?
shit.
It looked, the cinematography on it, fantastic, brilliant. Going around the streets of Glasgow in a transit van when actually some of the men that she was talking to needed subtitles. It's not my idea of a Saturday night in before Match of the Day starts. You know, my time before when kids go to bed and Match of the Day starts, that
precious.
period there is precious.
So was it like a cross between Species and Trainspotting?
No, Species.
That's a good.
Do you know what?
crossover.
Do you know what? Right, she gets a kit off a lot. Does Scarlett Johansson?
Really?
I wasn't expecting.
No,
it.
I wouldn't expect her to have done that.
Tim.
Why did she take the film?
Abby's at work tomorrow.
That's kind of what you're saying. Why did you do this? This is weird. It's a weird film. It's really weird.
You'd be saying it's arty.
Oh yeah, definitely in that category. Absolutely.
Can't be doing with.
So does it?
Do you know what?
Bullshit.
If you're a film fan, see it. See what you think.
Yeah.
Weird, man. That's strange. And then I watched Bad Neighbours.
Yeah.
And you saw it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did see Bad Neighbours.
Seth Rogen is a drug addict. He must be.
You got
All he does is smoke.
So we've gone from art house to
dildo
Shit
fighting.
house.
He's just putting his
I like it, Tim.
It was annoying.
Rob,
Yeah.
Bob,
It was all right.
rank.
I love it.
It was alright.
alright.
I
Probably
love
6 out of 10. I'd give it
I wouldn't go that far.
5.5.
No, we use 13 here.
13.
How many cuckoos out of 13?
Ooh,
Hang
2
on,
cuckoos.
what?
That's how we rate it.
What?
Do you not remember from like the first one? When you're rating a film, it's out of 13.
It's out of 13.
I give it 5 cuckoos out of 13. Yeah, just to be
Yeah,
decent.
I'd probably give it 5. 5 cuckoos.
5 out of 13. Do
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna take
I'd
that
be
as
happy
well.
with that. There was some good bits in it.
Yeah.
I've not
But
seen it, so I can't
It was
comment.
sporadic, I think.
I did really laugh at one bit, and
Yeah,
I've forgotten what it was.
I was crying at the dildo fighting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it just really
It
made
was
me
all
chuckle.
right. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was all right.
It was alright. It's if you got notes to do, give it a watch.
Barry Norman's got notes on me.
Baz and Norman.
Wow. So yeah, I discovered
You discovered
Archer this week,
Archer.
which
yes.
is like some kind of spoof spy cartoon thing on Netflix.
Right.
And it's kind of, it took me back to a time of, I've talked about it before, Harvey Birdman and C-Lab 2021,
Yes.
which are like piss take cartoons, and just Harvey Birdman's just genius.
So you'll have to.
So it's a bit like that kind of humour, and it was very funny, very borderline casual racist, very sexist, very innuendo driven.
Didn't do anything for your back.
Absolutely. I was literally rolling on the floor laughing at parts of the first one. It is that funny. It
Might be worth a
really
watch.
is funny.
Cool.
Really funny.
Well,
It's
that's-
like some
is
kind
it
of
on UK Netflix.
yeah, I think so. It's like
yeah.
some kind of, he's some kind of spy who works for like his mother's spy agency called ISIS, and they're like
Oh, jeez.
their like office is like.
Is that just coincidence?
I think so, 'cause it's been running for years.
I was going to say, wow.
and
what a weird
like
coincidence.
its office is like fronted by this like laundrette that's run by this Indian man, and just like in the first episode, he's like having this banter with this
Yeah.
Indian man, and it's like he just gets in the lift and just before the door shuts, he goes, "We've both got something in common now. Both our shirts smell of curry." And the door shuts. Brilliant.
I'll have to watch
Absolutely
that.
brilliant. And
Sounds
stop
like
wearing that
something-
dress. It's not a dress.
It's like up my street, is that?
It is really
Sounds
funny.
like it's up my street.
It would be.
Can I just say, talking of ISIS randomly,
Yes.
there's a girl in Australia
Yeah.
who is called ISIS, right? And it means like beautiful, passionate girl or something like that in
Greek, maybe.
Bermudan. I'm just making this up as I go along. And her parents are like devastated. They're absolutely distraught. So they're like, "Can you please stop calling them ISIS in the news?" Don't think they're gonna do that just for one girl in Australia.
Yeah.
But shame, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd call her Izzy, me.
Yeah.
I said I'd call her Izzy. I'd just
She's got a
start
middle name.
hyphening it. Maybe.
She has.
Yeah, Taliban.
High five.
I'm here all week.
Boom.
Should we do a bit of news?
ISIS,
Let's
Taliban.
have a bit of news.
Well, I don't know. While we're on the subject,
Right.
I started watching The Strain,
The Strain.
The strain.
created by. Yeah, it's just like 12 episodes of just a man.
With constipation.
Yeah, basically. That's the premise.
That's a good, great programme.
You need to get off that toilet, Frank. You're going to end up with hemorrhoids.
With a massive ring round your ass.
I'm straining.
I'm reading the bloody newspaper, you stupid bit.
You
That's
don't-
prett much
You
it.
don't read the newspaper now. You troll your iPhone, don't you? Or
Yeah,
Or
you
your
tablet.
Swipe it.
Or your better phone. Yes.
Or not. So yeah, I've discovered that, and it is like
Oh, sorry, The Strain. Yes.
it's like because you talked about it the other week on the podcast, so it's like a modern version of Salem's Lot.
Oh,
It's even got a fella in it called The Master.
obey your master.
It is really good.
Cool.
It's horrific. It's got jump scenes. It's gory, really gory.
Have you
gonna
watched
watch
Penny
it.
Dreadful?
No.
It's definitely on my list to watch. Penny Dreadful, I started watching
Yeah.
it, but I just couldn't find the time to fit it in.
Yeah.
But I will. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm halfway through Penny
I
Dreadful.
watched 3 episodes. Bit random. So this week's news. Do it with meaning, or don't do it at all.
Bong.
There's never a need for a bong. Theme park news. In theme park news, thrill seekers were left shocked when the roller coaster they were riding hit and decapitated a deer that had strayed too close to the tracks.
Right.
Where was this?
Lightwater Valley.
Lightwater Valley.
Right, I heard about this.
Oh no, that's not Towers.
I heard about this, right?
Yeah.
And I'll guarantee you
It didn't
that
happen.
I guarantee you that the news report
Yeah.
said that it
go on.
decapitated a deer,
Yeah.
and people were left shocked after they were bathed in blood.
Hang on.
And I
Bathed in blood.
I can't see the word bathed.
Bathed in
anyway.
blood.
Let
and
me
I
read it.
guarantee you it was a total exaggeration.
So they were just sprinkled with blood.
I
No,
don't
there
even
were
think
no
they were
blood at
sprinkled.
all.
They probably just saw it from a distance. Passengers on the Ultimate at Lightwater Valley. Ripon, Yorkshire, by the way. Go there. It's good. The longest roller coaster in Europe, apparently. Slammed into the animal. Slammed. With no
How
malice.
did it slam into it?
With
Have you ever
no
been on the
feeling.
Ultimate Lightwater
Yeah, yeah.
Valley?
Goes at 50 mile an hour according
How
to
does
this.
it? How does it get on the track?
It jumped over a perimeter fence.
The track's not on the ground; it's
Now-
in the air.
It sounds like Lightwater Valley is like Jurassic Park, with like electric fenced around to keep the wildlife out.
Maybe we should have had that playing in the background, as you
I
said.
love that music.
Yeah.
Seriously, I
It's
do.
stuck in your head now.
Proper movie magic.
It is anyway. I wake up to that music on a morning. I'm gonna now. I'm gonna set it on my phone.
I'm going to as well.
Yeah, I think
wicked.
I'd
It's a
do
really
that.
cool piece
Awesome
of music.
idea.
Everyone
What's
should
his
do that.
name?
John
Anderson?
Williams.
Williams.
John Williams.
What a legend.
Superman.
It's probably not him.
Star
Now. It's
Wars.
probably Alan Silvestri. Or
It's
something.
not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's it.
So-
what a legend.
Anyway,
Sorry,
so
Rob.
the Ultimate, it slammed into the animal in a collision that
Slammed
reportedly
into it.
decapitated the
Oh,
deer
my
and left passengers covered in blood, like Carrie,
in
like a
blood.
scene from Carrie.
Covered in bees.
Apparently, a 5-year-old was left holding the deer's head in his hands while he screamed, "Mummy, it's a deer!" The deer was hit by the train at the amusement. Is it a train? Roller coaster? Carriage.
Carriages.
The out-of-control roller coaster. Near Ripon, Yorkshire, £25 to get in. As the train rocketed along the track, reaching speeds of 50 miles an hour. Yes, kids, 50.
How did it decap it?
50 miles an hour is bugger all.
How
is
did it decapitate? It hit it on the head with such force that it removed it from its body, Tim.
It must have been going faster than 50 mile an hour to decap.
Does it actually say that a 5-year-old boy ended up holding the head?
No.
You just made that up?
Yes.
Whoever wrote that will not be working for a newspaper very long. He's literally a Hollywood screenwriter.
I haven't finished. It could be next. Hang on. A father of 2 from Darlington, who did not wish to be named,
2 what?
said, "I knew there was something wrong. There was a bit of screaming, but not too much. The maintenance men came and seemed to turn it off and on again, and then it was fine. There were IT guys."
What, the deer?
Yes. It was an animatronic deer. It just sprayed them with goo.
Don't worry, everyone, it's supposed to happen.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't Christmas, and the kids thought Santa Claus was fine. There was a massive jingle of bells as the deer struck
Rudolph?
the carriage.
Are you okay, Rudolph?
There is a large perimeter fence surrounding the theme park, but occasionally wild animals do manage to stray into the park during the night.
Wild animals? It's not a tiger.
Yeah, it's a T-Rex. After the incident, the Ultimate was closed for 30 minutes while the ride was thoroughly checked.
Mopped.
It doesn't say cleaned. And then normal operations resumed. It wasn't the first time a deer has been killed at the theme park.
So it's a serial deer killer.
This is a bit that gets me. It wasn't the first time
No,
a
that
deer
used
has
to be
been
one of the
killed
rides.
after
Serial
getting
deer
close
killer.
to the Ultimate. Apparently they like to ride it. When do you think the Ultimate opened?
1992.
Oh, 91. And is the most popular of the roller coaster. Hang on, is one of the most popular roller coasters in the world? That's a lie.
Is a Super
The
Looper still
1.5 mile track features drops of over 100
I
foot.
think it is quite popular because it used to be one of the highest.
Do you know what?
The first drop used to be the highest in Europe.
It's fast. From what I remember, it's just really quick.
It is
And
fast.
if you like
It's
speed
shit.
but don't like going upside down, it's perfect for
I
you.
just like the rat.
Hang on a minute, guys. You're eating.
Yeah. What of it?
Share the wealth.
You can't have any.
Knob. Thank you.
Knob.
Hang on.
Knobs.
No, marvellous mix-up with Oreos.
Yeah, we've got them, and we've got
It's chocolate buttons, vice versa,
wine gums
and
with
mini
chocolate on.
Oreo cookies.
It's like a massive heart attack in a bag.
Well, don't eat it then.
No, I'm all right.
What's that?
We've had baking. The shout out goes to Catherine for the chocolate orange
Yeah,
cupcake.
they were good.
Did you enjoy them, Tim?
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
ridiculous, weren't they?
Abs would love them.
Abs ain't going to know about them.
She is now.
They will.
There were only 3.
Shouldn't listen.
Sorry, Abs.
She's not a fan.
If we're doing it at yours next week, we'll send you some lemon drizzle for next week.
Ooh, lemon drizzle.
I'll try not to crunch too loud. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Crunching.
Hey everybody, it's Ben Dorst and Steven Dominguez. Go to purebspodcast.com and find out what Steven's blind spot is, and it's not in his asshole. Well, you got me there. purebspodcast.com.
Hello, I'm the Churchill dog. Me and Don French like to listen to the Three Cuckoos podcast when we're in the cafe having a butty. What do you mean it's not downloaded on now?
Hello, pets, and welcome to this week's How To with me, Sarah Milliken. This week, I'm going to be taking you on a step-by-step guide on how to change a light bulb. It was kind of inevitable, really, wasn't it? It had to happen at some point. Now, first, you want to remove the old bulb by giving it a little twist, and most people like to give it a little shake next to the ears just to make sure it's gone and you can hear it rattling. You need to take the old bulb down to the shops and make sure you get the right bulb to replace it with. You don't want to be getting the wrong bulb now, do you? Total waste of time. Nowadays, it's probably better to get one of those energy saver bulbs, although you do turn your lights on. It takes about 6 or 7 minutes to warm up. It's like sitting in the dark for 10 minutes. Now you just replace the old bulb by doing the exact opposite of what you did to take it out, and bingo! Your lights are back on and you're back in business. Now how you dispose of the old bulb is up to you. I think the energy saver ones, I think you've got to take them down to the tip, although most people just throw them in the bin, don't they? Thanks for joining us this week, pets, and don't forget to join us next week when I'll be taking you on a step-by-step guide of how to extract your very own dino DNA from a mosquito that's been trapped in amber during the Cretaceous period. Want some more news?
Yeah. That's my news.
Is it going to be... Is it more non-news?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, fine.
Oh, this isn't proper news. Jesus, that's boring, isn't it?
We don't want proper news. We don't want to know
Listen.
what's really going on in the world.
Shuffling papers.
This just
proper
in.
news.
This
just in. I've been passed this from the
News.
Twitter correspondent. Right. Donald Trump
Oh.
was in the news this
Oh,
week.
I know. I've seen this.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
I've seen this as well.
Right, Donald
This
Trump
is
has
quite
been
funny.
tricked into sharing a photo. Hang on a minute, I'll tell the story, right? A gentleman called Philip Bradbury, at Feckhead, if anybody's interested, sent Donald Trump a message. The message had a picture of 2 elderly people, and a man and a woman, and he said, "These are my parents, and they have always considered you a big inspiration. Could you please retweet the photograph?" Unfortunately for Donald, it was a photo of Rose and Fred West, British serial killers And Donald Trump retweeted this to 2.7 million followers. Oh dear.
Oopsie.
The message was quickly shared on the multimillionaire's feed by his media team, but was taken down 40 minutes later after they realised what he'd done. Hours later, the tycoon responded saying he may sue Mr. Philip Bradbury. Bradbury wrote, "My parents, who passed away, always said you were a big inspiration. Can you retweet in their memory?" Apparently Dom Jolly, who is a British comedian, it says. Would you call him a comedian? Dom Jolly?
Not probably anymore.
Is he stand-up? I say stand-ups are comedians.
He used to do Trigger Happy TV.
He used to do Trigger Happy, and then he started doing things
Does that mean
where he
I'm a comedian?
scared people in parks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Dom Jolly, he tweeted to Donald Trump, obviously he's a big fan, "They seem like lovely, kind, caring parents, don't they, Donald?" 5 hours after the original post, the mogul finally responded saying, "I thought I was being nice to somebody, re their parents. I guess this teaches you not to be nice or trusting. Very sad." I thought it was very funny. Is it funny or is it a bit sick?
I think it is quite funny.
But it's definitely on a line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because he didn't know who they... But, I mean, he wouldn't probably know who they are because they're a British...
yeah, he wouldn't know who they are,
He
would
probably
he?
wouldn't know all the American serial killers.
Can't
Who
really-
doesn't tweet? Give Rob some of them. You can see him looking.
Salivating
away.
But it's like David, whatever his name is, Cameroon, the Prime Minister.
Our Prime Minister?
Yeah.
All right.
David
Every
Cameron.
time he tweets something,
I think David Cameron would be a better Prime Minister than ours.
this geezer or
David
someone
Cameron.
will tweet him back, "Fuck off, meat face," or "dish face," or "fucking pan head," or something.
And he will retweet it one time.
because that's just what happens to celebrities. People
Yeah.
tweet them stuff.
Yeah.
Like Rob,
I won't be able to answer
literally will not leave Richie Sambora alone.
This is false.
It's not false at
It is
all.
false.
You literally don't leave him alone. And we've had this before on the podcast.
I haven't
but
looked
Rob
at
is
my own
like-
Twitter feed for like 5 weeks now, so you can't blame me for that. You can't.
I'm surprised we don't
bring that
follow
in.
all these people on bloody the Three Cuckoos one as well.
We don't.
That's because I keep unfollowing them.
For some
Richie
reason, we
follows us.
follow Paul Chuckle from Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision.
Why wouldn't you follow Paul Chuckle?
I know.
Does
He
he
must
follow
have
us back?
millions of followers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's just him, Basil Brush, Keith Harris, and a few others.
Does he follow us back?
Probably like in prison, the rest of them.
He'll just
Does
be
he
unfollowed
now?
eventually.
No, we can't even get followed by Paul Chuckle,
Paul, if you're listening, which we know you are,
which we know you're not really.
Chuckle.
I bet you didn't have time though to sort of tweet that.
That's coming after 3 days. At you get HD, 3D,
Chuckle Vision.
4K, and then Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle
Yeah.
Vision.
It's when you get hit by a clown car. Are you seeing
wait.
double? No, I just seen Chuckle Vision now.
I can't wait for Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision. What do you mean? It's like 1989.
They make a movie out of it.
I'm surprised they haven't made a movie of Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision, the movie.
It'd be
They've made a
brilliant.
fucking movie of Mrs. Brown's Boys.
A movie, have they? Oh yeah, they have.
not
yeah.
seen it.
I saw the
Nor have
trailer.
I. No, will I? Same as Keith Lemon.
I'm
Mrs. terrible.
Brown. Do you want some more news?
I know you like.
What?
Keith Lemon, don't you?
I quite like. Yeah, I do. I do quite like Keith Lemon. I've not seen the film because apparently it's garbage.
Yeah, the film's not very good. Stick to Celebrity Juice.
I even managed to watch a
Went
bit
through
of
them.
Through the Keel the other day. I don't know how.
that is funny, man.
It's not.
It
watch
is.
it.
And now I hate the game side of it, but watching him go around the houses is very, very
No, he's a
funny.
dick. I like Keith Lemon.
Chuckle.
This is a good one. This was in today's news. Today's news. Up to the minute, you see, we are
Yeah.
here.
Today's news yesterday.
A determined driver in a tiny seaside town in Croatia was caught on CCTV as she launched her car over an opening drawbridge.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Like
And the
Smokey the Bandit
CCTV
style.
footage, if you want to go online and just check this out, just Google it, it's on YouTube. The movable part of the bridge in a place called Tisno, which is a sleepy town in Croatia's Adriatic coast, had risen 8 feet into the air when an unnamed woman gunned her yellow Peugeot across. These are not my words, by the way.
8 feet's not that far.
I wouldn't have used the word gunned because I've seen the footage. She doesn't really gun it. She just carries on
Yeah.
like an idiot. The bridge warden said, "I was shouting and gesturing her to stop, but it was no good. She ignored me and went full throttle and flew across bridge."
Where was it? Sorry.
Are they in Russia?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. No, she did it of her own accord.
Where was it?
Croatia.
Croatia. I think it used to be.
I was convinced she would overturn car.
Russia.
The driver, this is a sexist paper, the driver, a 58-year-old woman who was thankfully unarmed during the stunt. Barbara's cabs. It was a Babs cabs. Later told police she had been dazzled by the sun and not seen a red light, even though the fucking bridge was going up and she had to down gear to get up it.
Blinded by the light.
Another witness who was working nearby told the local news it sounded like a bomb had gone off.
Boom.
Estimating the driver had sped at the bridge at around 50 miles an hour. It's not gunning your car, is it? The witness described how the impact of the landing had made all the car's airbags go off instantly. I bet it was really funny to actually see her face get hit by the airbag. I bet that was funny. Yeah. The driver and her passenger eventually came to the halt next to the cafe on the other side, where they declined amazed onlookers' offers to call ambulances and police. Drivers have reportedly tried their luck James Bond style on the Tisnose Bridge as it opened. But Mr. Siddich said a tractor had once tried to make the leap, and another car too, but yesterday's attempt was the first attempt successfully completed. So she can tick that one off, you know?
Maybe it were on a bucket list.
Yeah.
Maybe she's wanting to do it.
Do you think so? She just saw it and thought, what the hell? I bet a car's dead though, surely.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed up front end off and airbags have gone off. That's going to cost her a fortune, innit? Whiplash.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that's
These
funny.
Crazy Europeans.
Do you know what I thought though, right? This was in the Daily Mail, right? Ooh. And you know what the Daily Mail's good for? Comments. The comments are ace.
Yeah,
they're always the best bits sometimes. Now, Linda from Dewsbury got on her high horse. I know her. And she took it down the line of, it's a very sexist paper, and they've said it's a 58-year-old woman, right? Yeah. They've highlighted it in yellow. No, they haven't. They haven't. Right, but she's put, I doubt the Daily Mail would have reported this if the driver had been a man. After all, others tried this stunt. Even in Croatia, a woman is not safe from this rag's lousy, sensational reporting and sexism. She carries on, even mentioning her age as a factor. Never remarked on in the many cases of middle-aged men who dump their families and they're fevered searching for younger meat, pathetically trying to relieve their youth. This paper needs to cut down on the superficial junk pages, such as female. So yeah, obviously that is a woman scorned.
Was this written on Monday? Monday morning blue?
Today, yeah. Which is a Wednesday, by the way.
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday today.
We are Wednesday today.
Yes. So that's it for the news.
Join us next week.
Join us next week for more news.
Wow.
You see, it's like the comments are always the best.
The comments are the best.
Yeah.
The reviews on Amazon of stuff that's shite. You must have seen them.
They're ace.
Yeah.
Isn't there a whole book? Someone's done a book, haven't they? On
Probably.
Amazon reviews.
Probably.
Yeah, they have. I'm sure they have.
The best ones are like for A Whole New World. By Katie Price and Peter
Andre's Whole New World. The best one was for
5 stars. I haven't pooed for 3 days since listening to this record. 5 stars. The vicar came twice in his pants.
That's a little shady. The best one is for a waxing cream, isn't it? Yes. Have you seen it? There's a waxing cream, and there's been loads.
Do not put on cock and balls.
Yeah.
5 stars, instant classic. This is a work of such beauty. I cried and shat at the same time the first time I heard it. God bless you, Katie and Peter.
Oh dear.
5 stars, still devastated. This album is testament to young love's dream. Still devastated by their split, and I have not been able to achieve an erection since.
Oh dear.
Hold your world. Oh my god, they're amazing. There's one for Paul Ross.
Yeah.
A boxed canvas print of him.
How much?
I don't know, there's some reviews of it. And there's like some bloke and he's like, I bought 3. One for above the mantelpiece, one for the kid's bedroom. And one that he uses as like a mask, and he poked eye holes and like a tongue hole so he can kiss his wife through it.
Like in the Goonies.
I'll have to find them and read some out because they are hilarious. Absolutely brilliant.
Superb. So that is it for this week's news.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is it.
Gogglebox.
What about it?
Talk about Gogglebox.
Is it new Gogglebox?
Yes.
Is it?
Gogglebox started last Friday.
Gogglebox for every... Now, if you're in America...
Yeah. If you're in America, I'm sure they have an American version of Gogglebox.
Well, we probably got it from there, did we?
Maybe. Gogglebox is basically...
If you don't have it, download it. It's good. Yeah. Find it.
They basically put cameras on top of people's tellies.
Yeah, it's watching people
and then record them watching telly.
Yeah.
It sounds shit, but it is literally the funniest thing on television.
Strangely watchable, innit?
Easily the most entertaining thing that you can possibly watch. I can't think of anything I enjoy more than Gogglebox. I love Gogglebox. I think it's hilarious.
I think there is always room for trash TV. I've said this.
Yeah.
I quite like trash TV.
Yeah.
Some
That's
of it.
what it is.
Not
There's
all
them
of it.
two black women. One of them drinks out of a pot noodle container and they eat fucking takeaways all the time.
What? Pot noodle gravy? Or?
No, like it's like out of a king pot.
Well, she just washes it out.
Just
so
Chicken and whatever it is.
Mushroom.
That's all she
Chicken and
drinks.
mushroom.
That's all she
like
drinks.
a large one.
She just drinks a gravy out of it?
No, I think she drinks like tea out of it.
Oh, she
That
washes
is-
it out.
It's like- yeah, I think so.
All she drinks day to day is the
Pot
beef
noodle.
and tomato remnants.
Yeah, she
of a
she
pot
empties
noodle.
out the thing
Yeah. What, she didn't even actually eat the pot noodle?
No.
Oh, that's-
and uses the gravy.
that's an interesting...
But it's just hilarious.
Chuckle vision.
I do like Gogglebox.
I love. Do you watch it, Tim?
I've never seen it.
Oh, my-
Gogglebox, it's
Do you
strangely
watch,
funny.
Do you watch anything on telly?
No, I don't watch telly.
Why not?
I like keeping up with a bit of TV.
No, it's not though, is it?
It is pretty much.
No, it isn't though, is
it's
it?
adverts.
Me and him go on about all these things.
Yeah, I like Cowboy Builders for trash TV.
I don't like it like that.
'Cause it's-
I could
it's
watch
a bit
one and then that'd be it.
DIY SOS, but then you get Dom Littlewood acting all hard and mean.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
It just
funny.
don't interest me.
No,
It
me
amuses
either.
me.
But like Gogglebox is just watch it.
It's comedy genius.
I've
watch
seen
it.
little bits on the advert and it just didn't do it for me.
What do you do then?
I'm a bit weird.
I just paint and
No,
read.
you watch Stargate.
No, I watch
From
at the
the
minute. I'm
90s.
watching Good Wife. I'm rewatching The Good Wife,
All right. Oh, the
which is brilliant.
Good Wife.
You ever seen it?
Is that the one with them people, Richard Bryars and
That's
Penelope
The
Keith?
Good Life,
Oh,
where they grow cabbage
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
and invite round
Is it that?
posh people
It's
for
similar.
tea.
It's about
Right.
lawyers.
It's about lawyers.
Yeah, it's I can't remember. The
Is it
woman
like
who's in
LA Law?
it. Yeah, it's
Never seen
Ridley
it.
Scott who's done it.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Is it really Scott?
Yeah, it's really well. It's like a
Career
drama.
in the shitter.
Is there any xenomorphs in it?
There's the odd one that pops up. You should watch it. It's very good. It's basically about a.
I can't deal with that kid.
It's like
She
a.
die all the way through the film, and then they just kill her off
Yeah,
in
talking-
between two films.
one-
You're
It's like-
talking about Newt, aren't you?
Newt.
You're talking
That's
about
James
Newt.
Cameron's Newt.
and it's like, oh, is it? And it's like
Yeah, Ridley didn't do Newt.
they go from 2 to 3,
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
and then
Never
and
worked
halfway
again.
through the film,
I like that.
they realise
Cheers, man.
that whatever his name is, the
Hicks.
bloke Hicks,
Yeah.
and Newt actually survived and got on the craft and
Yeah.
left, and they were like, shit. It's all right, they died.
Yeah, but
crashing at the sea and they
in
drown.
Michael Thingy's version, don't Hicks
Michael-
survive for a
Michael
little
Thingy.
bit? I can't remember
No,
now.
I don't think he does.
Doesn't he?
Nah, I don't think he does.
We've been through this before.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were going to write him
3
in.
was, 3 was
They
the
were
best.
gonna
and
write
he'd,
him in.
he'd signed for it or something,
3
and
was
then
the
they
best one.
decided that he wasn't going to be in it,
Yeah.
Is that because he was a shit actor?
and he went. He took him to court 'cause they used his photo in it,
Yeah.
and he won loads of damage money. Yeah, I tell you what, I've been watching this week. Started again, boys. Chicago Fire. Boom.
Season 4, is it now?
3.
3.
It's ace.
Don't say it like that, Robbie.
I
It's more
loved
like,
it.
Chicago Fire.
Can I just say, spoiler? It's like what?
Chicago Fire. Oh, I love a fireman.
Oh, I love a fire, me.
Burn, baby,
Was it you who
burn.
set fire to...
Spoiler alert, by
what
the
do
way.
you call it?
No.
Majestic.
No, Majestic's been on fire, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was late for work.
It wasn't me just trying to replicate Chicago Fire.
Burn, burn, baby.
Chicago Fire started again. Spoiler alert.
Yes.
One of them dies. Although at the end of season 2 it looked like maybe probably all of them.
So
had
is it
died.
like a mini-series of Backdraft?
Yeah, it's like
It's not
Backdraft.
Backdraft. Stop it.
Backdraft was pretty good.
Backdraft's really, really lame.
I
Right?
hadn't seen Backdraft since it first came out. I've only ever seen it once. Who was in it? Was it Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell. It was Kurt Russell,
It was
yes.
Kurt Russell. And
All right,
one of
for an
the
extra,
Baldwins in
for an
it.
extra.
Rob gets really upset with you. Was it like Backdraft?
It's not Backdraft. Just leave
He
it.
really
alone.
likes Chicago Fire. It's like it's really defensive. You leave it alone. You leave it alone. You leave my Chicago Fire alone. It's not fuck all. It's fuck all like Backdraft. It's nothing like it. There's no fires in it. There's no firemen. Just fuck off.
So,
Spawned a spin-off series and everything.
give us a.
Is it
Do
like?
you know what? For an extra 10
synopsis.
points, Mark. For an extra 10 points, Tim. Which Baldwin brother was in Chicago Fire?
In Chicago Fire?
Yeah, no, not
In
Backdraft. Backdraft.
Alec?
No.
No, it's the other one,
No.
the middle one, isn't it?
It's the middle one.
Simon.
Is it Perry?
No, it's not Perry.
It was Billy.
It's Graham.
It was Billy.
It was Billy.
Was it Barry?
Yes, it was
Barry
Billy.
Baldwin.
It was Billy. I said it was Steve, and you said it was Alec. None of us were correct.
How many Baldwins are there?
It was Billy Baldwin.
It was Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin, who sounds like a 50s footballer.
Yeah.
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin.
On me head, Billy. So Chicago Fire started. One of them died, unfortunately.
Ooh, sorry,
Yeah.
but was he an important guy?
She.
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 Was
Did they
she a
take
good
him to?
character?
Did they
She was
take
a
her to?
paramedic.
Was she from Chicago Hope then?
No. Chicago Hope's not to do with it. I don't think
Well,
it's
it must
anything
be
to
the
do
one
with
set
it.
in the same
I've never
city.
seen Chicago Hope. But yeah, Chicago PD weren't in it either, which is a spin-off, which I refuse to watch. I'm not getting sucked into that. Not getting sucked into a spin-off series.
You've watched that though pretty religiously, haven't you?
Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
It's like my guilty pleasure. I said
Yeah.
this. It's like my guilty pleasure. If you listen to the podcast, you'd know.
The thing is, it's because he was like such a fan of Backdraft.
I'm a big
It's
fan.
the only thing that could.
Yeah.
I remember the Backdraft poster was wicked. You had like the fireman walking through the flames.
They just took a still from the film.
Yeah.
No expense
It was good.
spared.
I think it's because he holds his mic so far away from him,
What do you
and
mean?
then waves it around.
He doesn't.
He does. He does tend to.
Hello.
I think that's why he stands so far away from it.
Yeah. It's like he's at a
I
concert.
love it, Rob. I love it.
Just waving
Every
his
time you bring that program up,
Chicago.
I love Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Do you want a little bit of British TV weirdness?
Yes.
The guy who plays Chief Bowden in Chicago Fire
Chief.
was in a thing with Alf Garnett back in like the early 80s
Really?
as the black gay guy who used to live upstairs. Yeah. How bizarre is that he would pop up in that? It's proper bizarre. You know when you see...
is weird,
I'm
isn't
looking
it?
at this guy going, Jesus, do you know what? I remember this sitcom from back when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And this guy was in it. God, he don't half look like that, but it can't be him, can it? It is.
Have
Same
you
guy.
done what everyone else has done and
I've
given up
IMDb'd
on
it. Yeah, I've IMDb'd it.
of the leftovers as well?
Of what?
Because everyone says it's garbage.
What's this?
Have they
Yeah.
seriously said
Yeah,
that? I've not read
everyone's
any
just
reviews
like,
to
it's
it.
going nowhere.
Do you know what? It hasn't even
What is it?
started over here yet, has
The
it?
Leftovers, it's called.
I've
No,
never heard of it.
It's on Sky Atlantic.
we
It's
watched
coming soon.
the first
Sky
one's
Atlantic.
on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
free.
right, okay. Oh, right, okay.
Sky
That's
Atlantic
good.
put it, but everyone's like, no, it's
What's
garbage.
it about?
It's going nowhere.
After someone's dinner party.
But I kind of...
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The intrigue is kind of like... I'll have a bit of that.
It was a scrap of
I'll
tuna
keep
sandwich.
going.
It's
I'll
like
keep going with
a
it.
few hundred people
There's a prawn
in the
baguette
world
left
just
there.
disappear.
A few hundred people?
Yeah.
You're talking like 14 million,
Well,
I think?
just disappear all
just
at once
disappear.
in one go.
And it's about
Yeah.
pretty much the people.
No, it's
left
set
over.
3
Yeah.
years after.
It sounds like a bit like M. Night Shyamalan might have written it.
Yeah.
And bizarrely enough, like Christopher Eccleston's in it.
Yeah,
Really?
and Liv Tyler's in it.
Yeah, Liv Tyler's in it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who never speak.
It's a bit like
They
do
do
you remember
speak.
the event? And there was another one.
4400 was when
Rob
they came
loves
back.
the event.
That
wasn't
was
it?
good.
Not
4400
seen
was
it.
good.
Yeah, there was one that had Sam Neill in called
Oh,
Alcatraz.
yes. That I started watching that.
I watched the very first episode.
It was really good, was
and went,
Alcatraz.
"I'm not having this.
It was brilliant.
Are you sure?
It got better.
the problem
Was it J.J. Abrams?
No, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it
they just
was.
blew. They
I
just
think
blew
it
it up.
was.
The problem
They
was-
just blew it up.
Did they?
No,
Spoiler
The
alert.
problem was they were all dead.
And then Sean Connery
They
rolled
weren't
through
all
some
dead.
vents and went, I'm on the rock.
they weren't all dead.
In Alcatraz.
No, see, not talking to Mike.
They disappeared, didn't they?
They did disappear.
They
and then
disappeared.
then started coming back.
Yeah.
It was good, and the
Yeah.
acts it
The
was
problem
shite.
was because every episode was the same
It was
format.
the same format. Yeah.
Talking of axed shows, I
Yeah.
quite liked Flash Forward. And
Flash
then they
Forward as
canned
well,
it,
that
didn't
was
they?
the other one they canned.
I quite liked that. It had an interesting idea.
Yeah.
How long till The Walking Dead starts, Rob? We can't do a podcast now without
3 weeks.
mentioning it.
Don't mention it.
I'm gonna do.
Don't.
It's better than Chicago Fire.
No, it's
isn't
not.
It?
It's Ace, Chicago Fire. It is.
It's not.
Yeah, it
Not seen
is.
it.
Just start watching The Strain.
The
Yeah, I'm
Strain.
gonna watch the Strain.
Just watch The Strain. You'll love it.
I'm gonna pop it.
I've seen most of the first episode.
You didn't see the end of it.
No, not yet.
That was creepy. Really creepy.
Is the
really-
first season done?
I'll watch it. I will.
Papa.
I've got earphones on.
Really creepy.
Um,
With the ball.
Nicole.
Papa.
That's not a name. Emma. Creepy little girl. It's like the boy in.
You've just given it away now. You
Because it's not a
minge.
massive spoiler.
You minge.
So yeah, good. I'll watch that. I'll watch The
must.
Strain. On Mark's advice, I will watch The Strain.
So that's the
yes.
recommendation of the week. The Strain.
Recommendation of the week. Good. I'm looking forward to it. I will strain my eyes and see it.
You must. I insist.
But keep up with Chicago Fire. It's good. Why don't you binge on it, Mark?
Can you get it on Netflix?
And you'll like it. I
No,
bet you can.
it's not on Netflix.
Are you sure?
What about US
It's
Netflix?
on Amazon Prime.
Look at
Is it now?
It's not. It's not
Prime.
on any of them.
Amazon Prime's like 90 quid.
for the year.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a lot of money to fork out all
Still
at once.
cheaper for Netflix.
Netflix is good.
Just buy
No,
a
Netflix is nowhere near as
just
good.
buy like a £2 thing and
Oh,
get
it
a
is
month
good
for
now.
free.
We've got the American
Oh
one.
yeah, it's brilliant now.
Yeah,
We've
it
got
is,
the
isn't
US
it?
version.
Should we just stop it there for a bit?
Let's
and have a
have
cup
a
of tea?
tea break.
Should we have a tea break?
And we'll have
going
a
about.
Tea time, everyone.
25
We need a tea lady, don't we? With
Yeah,
a
we do.
trolley.
We need to have a word with Tim as well about talking into his microphone.
God damn it.
And now it's time for this week's Housewife Household Hints with Grandpa Stan.
Is this thing on? You're recording this. Turn your fleece into a trendy gilet by simply cutting off the arms. I think the sender's working. I better go.
Right, we've got some lovely shout-outs to do this week. Bold and Belligerent podcast. Good. 4 guys sitting round. Very good. Whoop, whoop. Pure BS podcast. Brothers from Another Mother. Yeah, we're hoping to do something with them if we can. Sorry, Mark's off mic at the minute, but that's fine. Instagrants 2 have given us a shout, or they've wanted a shout, that's fine. And Wiretech Girl of Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks, they like what we do, and we like what you do as well. You can watch them on YouTube. Those guys, you can watch it. They do it live, and then they do it on YouTube. Can we just a special mention to Good Podcasts? He's given us an amazing write-up, Annie, if you like. So yeah, very good. Like Mark said, epic shout-out was that. It wasn't just a shout, it was a proper thumbs up. So thank you very, very much.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Pirate Premier League predictions. Yeah.
Tim versus Rob.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tim versus Rob.
Right.
Someone needs a coin. We need to flip. I haven't got one.
I have no coin. I have no wallet. I have nothing.
Hang on.
I came dry.
In my hands, I have one
Yes.
silver paperclip and one slightly bluish paperclip.
Okay.
Blue one, you go first. Silver one, you go second.
Left.
Hang on, I've dropped the silver one.
Which one haven't you dropped?
Fuck
I got it. Right.
in the ass.
Right, so blue one, you go first.
Slide it in.
Up to the nuts.
He's going first.
Oh, first again.
Tim's
Right.
going first.
Again.
Shit.
Shit. Tim Wheeler. Oh no, hang on.
Not again.
Not again.
Unfortunately, because I was struggling with questions in terms of like
The hardest you could
specific genres and stuff. So I just went with movies. This is just a general movies quiz.
Okay, cool.
find. Got even harder. Right.
Are we ready?
Movies.
Question 1.
Question 1.
Number 1. Timothy. At which movie studio are the James Bond films?
Pinewood.
Oh,
Too easy.
yeah.
That was
Well done, bud. Well done. Yes.
What was the name of the spoof western made by Mel Brooks?
Blazing Saddles.
These are easy.
Well, only easy if you know 'em.
It's true.
It's very true.
Roy Munson, played by Woody Harrelson, was the main character in which film?
Kingpin?
Oh. There's a shit cloud going.
Want to get Munson out here in the middle of nowhere.
I think I tore my sack.
What did I just say?
You think you tore your sack?
No.
We don't have a cow. We got a bull. I love that bit.
It's brilliant, that film.
I'm a little Roy toy.
Question 2, Rob.
Yes.
Who is Kate Hudson's famous actress mother?
Goldie Hawn.
I could.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
It is, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
couldn't think of a name. Good thing you got that.
Tim, you won't get this one.
No.
In which decade were the first Oscars held?
Ooh. Do you know? I think I weirdly know that. I think I'm just having a guess though.
30s?
Oh, I was going to go 20s.
20s, 1920s.
I know they had to stop them for the war.
During the war.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think,
Rob,
yes.
question 3.
Hello.
Who won Best Supporting Actress Oscar for the film LA Confidential?
Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger, I knew that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boosh.
Nicely done.
What creature, Tim, Question 4. What creature played the title character in Disney's Robin Hood?
Fox.
Yeah.
Well done.
I only watched that not so long ago.
Rob,
I know, me and Jess watch it all the time. Though.
which
it.
film has used the largest number of extras?
Screw you, man.
I think
He
I know
gets
this.
one about a fucking fox.
He also got the one about the Oscars. So
I
shut
think
your
I might
hole.
know this one.
It's quite famous. I knew it.
Yeah.
I put this in.
There's a few in there.
I didn't get it from
Yeah.
anywhere. I knew this. This is just a bit of movie.
It's going to be
trivia.
something like Return of the King, or it's going to be something like Gladiator.
Can I just say, whether it's helping you or not, that you've got to bear in mind that most of these films.
Oh, I know it.
Ooh.
Ben-Hur.
That's what I was going to say.
Is that your final
That
answer?
is my final
That's
answer.
what I would
No.
have said.
Oh,
Ooh, it's something like that.
Gandhi.
oh
Yeah.
screw you.
Close. That's what I was going to go for Ben.
Yeah.
That's what I would have gone for.
He was talking to me then, not Gandhi.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Was the answer Gandhi?
I love you,
Yeah.
Gandhi. Go on.
Question 5,
Yeah.
finally. Tim.
Oh dear.
Which musical shares its name
Oh god.
with a US state?
Musical.
Oh, yours is really easy as well.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
I need to claw it back.
And you don't. It's level pegging.
What was it?
3 each.
Don't crap at scores. It's a good job I'm not
Rob's
doing
got
the
a really
quiz,
easy
innit?
one.
I have absolutely no idea. I do not know musicals.
Think about it.
Have a guess.
I'm sending you the
Give me a
answer.
US state. Think of US
I'm
states.
sending it to you.
It's not going to be like
Texas.
Texas. Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Rob?
Chicago.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Is that a musical?
Oklahoma on the range.
Never.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know musicals. Full stop. The only musicals I really know is stuff like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Chicago.
You really know that one?
Yeah, I've seen it a billion times.
Rob,
That's
finally.
your beautiful.
Yes.
heart.
Which was Stanley Kubrick's
Oh,
final movie?
Final
Ooh,
movie.
final.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm going to say Eyes Wide Shut.
Right. He's got it.
Have I got it?
Yeah. By 1 point this week.
That was a sweat on, was that? Cheers,
Rob
buddy.
Good man.
prevails again.
Yes.
2-0. Dos nilos.
Tim, after we finish recording, you can slip me a tenner and tell me what you want
Yeah.
next week's genre to be. Maybe a computer game.
Yeah, I was going to say that's.
I'm probably
All right.
better at movies.
Tune in next week, kids, for more of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at 3Cuckoos or email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
This week's Premier League premonitions. Well, last week's
Last week's.
was very, very high scoring.
Was it?
Well, I say very, very by our usual standard.
Yeah,
It was
it's
very,
pretty
very
good.
high scoring. In joint last place was Tim and Rob,
Oh.
who got 7 points each,
Wow.
Well, that's better than what I was getting.
It's,
after
yeah, it's
your
good,
weeks.
yeah.
with me leading the way
Oh.
with the top score so far of 11.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations, sir.
I think that
Well done,
actually
dude.
puts me ahead
That's
of you
pretty
now.
impressive.
Does
that.
it?
Yeah,
Have you not totted it up?
I think I've totted it up to I'm 1 point ahead of you.
Right, okay.
Ooh.
With
It's
even
close.
off. So you
Close,
started off
close.
like a train, and
I
then
did,
you've just
yeah.
died on your ass.
But
since.
didn't I get 10 the first week and you got 9 the first
No, you
week?
got 9 then 10.
Right.
I got 3 then 9.
Oh, okay.
But I've been higher than you every week since.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've dropped.
So
Fighting talk.
did we get results correct?
Yeah,
Wow.
Ooh.
I think I got 2 correct.
Do you know I did think because you kept going 2-0 last week,
Yeah.
I think I got 2 correct. I think,
and I thought he's gonna be higher.
and then a load of
Can I just have a refreshment of the scores? Like, so if you get 3 points for getting the score
the exact
right,
score. So
Yeah.
I got it's like Stoke Newcastle. I
Yeah.
got 3 points because
Right.
Stoke beaten 1-0.
and you get 1 point for getting the result right.
Yeah. So if you said that Rob said Stoke would beat Newcastle 2-1, so he gets
Yeah.
1 point for that because Stoke won.
Stoke won, yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So we're going to this week.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Right.
Let's do it.
Here we go. First up, Hull City against Crystal Palace.
Mr. Timothy Newsom Ward first, please.
Yes, of course.
2-1 Palace.
I think I might go for a draw. Is it at Hull? It's at Hull.
It's at Hull.
Um,
It's at the KC.
The KC.
on recent form, you'd say
Excuse me.
Palace, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Love that. You do that every week. On recent form, you'd say a draw. On recent form, you'd say a Palace. I'll go for 1-0.
Yeah.
I shall go for
2-0.
1-0 Palace.
1.
Beautiful.
Next up, Leicestershire
Leicestershire.
versus Burnley. Away from Turf Moor.
Ooh, I'd say
Burnley. It's near Bury.
3-0 Leicestershire.
Ooh.
Because Burnley have been a bit poo.
They're going to struggle, aren't they, this year?
They are going to
Yes.
struggle. I mean, they got dicked by West Brom last week.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
suggestion
wow.
would be if
Yes.
West Brom dick anyone, they're in trouble.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a
West
good
Brom
barometer,
are
isn't it? Yeah.
Gash.
But Leicester were a bit of a letdown, weren't they, against Palace, I thought. I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester.
I'm going to go 1-0 Leicester.
Unos nilos.
Liverpool versus West Brom.
Striker crisis at
Where
Liverpool. Balotelli.
Balotelli?
Sturridge is injured.
I think 2-0 Liverpool.
They were really unlucky against Everton.
Yeah.
They were. Everton, I mean,
Jagielka
what a
won the
cracker,
strike.
wasn't it?
He'll never score a goal like that again.
Untrue, wasn't
It's a great goal,
It
though.
just hit the underside of the bar as it went in
Yeah.
as well, just to make it look a bit better.
He's got a few crackers in his time.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
As Jags.
What did you do?
2-0 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool.
Nice.
Get them early.
Oh, great. Thanks. I'll go 2-1 then.
Okay.
I can't see him scoring 4.
You've
It'll
just
probably
said-
be more than 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunderland versus Stoke.
2-1 Stoke on recent form.
I would say 1-0 Stoke on recent form.
Yeah. He's gone playing well, Hughesy.
I'll go 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swansea against Newcastle.
Pardew's D-Day could be.
Well,
It could be.
they give him like a 9-year contract. They probably can't afford to sack him.
9 years.
9 years.
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I know it's going to be a Swansea win, but by how many?
Has the tide got a turn for Newcastle?
At some point, it has
They
to.
don't
They're
have
too
a bad
good.
squad.
2-1 Swansea.
They're too good.
Yeah, they've got some good players.
But everybody said that about a lot of clubs.
Man U.
No.
Falcao's not exactly setting the world alight, is he?
What did you
Anyway.
say?
2-1.
You said 2-1. I'm going to go
Swansea.
1-0 Swans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said yeah. There's a lot of puffing and huffing, isn't there?
It's
1-1.
It's because the competition's getting high now, you see.
Villa,
Yes,
who started off like a train
they
Yeah.
did.
and have since hit the buffers when they started playing someone good, are playing at home to Manchester City.
Ooh, 3-1 City.
I think City will be on cruise control. I do, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-0 City.
Yeah. It's going to be like something
Yeah,
like, something like yeah.
Delphi's looking alright though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quite looking a bit better, isn't he?
Workhorse, isn't he?
You're looking a bit more like the player we thought he was going to be.
I'll go 2-0 City.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-0.
Manchester United versus Everton.
3-2 Everton.
I like it. It's bullshit, innit?
Yeah, why not?
It's
Yeah.
straight out there.
Oh,
Straight-
exactly, yeah.
Fuck this. I'm not even thinking about
not
it.
thinking,
this
yeah,
week.
that's what
I'm
I'm
not
doing.
thinking about
Exactly.
it. I'm just going
Just
for
going
it.
for it.
I like it.
Boom.
Just going for it.
Do you know what? It'll be a really tough game for Man U.
Yeah.
Won't it?
Everton are not a
Decent
bad squad.
side.
Everton are a decent side. I'm
Well-
going to go.
well drilled.
Man U at Old Trafford.
Fortress, Old Trafford.
Not at the back, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
That's what I'm thinking.
1-1
I like
to Everton.
Yeah. Everton win. Draw.
2-0 Man United.
Ooh.
Game of the weekend. Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Oh, man.
That's got a draw written on it. 1-1.
Okay.
Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, it's at the bridge. Take it to the bridge.
Yeah, 1-1.
Take it to the bridge.
I think they'll score first. Chelsea will score first and Arsenal will nick one later.
Alright. Who's going to score?
I think De Costa. And I think
Nostradamus over
it'll
here.
be maybe Cazorla.
Okay.
You don't get bonus points.
If that's right, that'd be ace. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
Who's going to score?
Fabregas to score first against his old club.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's it.
1-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
We should have a little bet on that.
Tottenham versus Southampton.
Ooh, good game. Pochettino against his old club.
Yeah, and
Tottenham
Southampton
would be
are
shit.
looking pretty
Yeah.
tasty, aren't they, Southampton?
Been really dull, haven't they?
Is it at White Hart Lane?
Yeah.
But am I right in saying somebody said they're defending better now? They look a bit more organised at the back.
Yeah.
Spurs.
They drew with
That's
Arsenal last week.
really
Yeah.
At the Emirates.
Yeah, and they were, to be fair, I think Arsenal deserved the point.
I think
didn't they?
1-1.
I was going to say they should have held on, but no, I think it was going to come.
I don't really know that one.
So what did you go?
1-1.
Sorry, bud.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
I am going to go. It's not a bad shout, is it? I'm going to go.
It's a tough one, that.
Oh man, do you know what? 2-1 Spurs. Yeah,
Yeah, they should have the advantage.
give them the benefit. No, because Southampton are good.
Yeah, I can see him scoring.
2-0.
Yeah,
Spurs.
Spurs. Okay,
I think Pochettino will put one over them.
good.
Okay.
Finally, West Ham.
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
They were looking alright.
West Ham
West Ham.
against QPR. Rob's favourites to go down.
3-1 West Ham.
Do you know what?
With
I bet you,
Burnley.
every week you've had them down to lose.
Oh wow,
I'm going to have a look.
they stink.
Yep.
I feel sorry for Mr. Harry Redknapp because I really like Mr. Harry Redknapp.
The thing is, though, and to be fair to him, he keeps signing his old players, and you're like, "What are you doing, Harry?" But in fairness, Cranchar scored, didn't he?
He's been pretty good for
You
him. to be
can't
fair.
really say anything bad about that.
Yeah, is he on
I have,
the
every week.
You've had them to lose and nearly all
It's a
weeks.
banker. It's on my
I think they've lost
accumulators.
every game.
All weeks besides one, you've had them to get dicked like 3-0, 4-0.
Really?
Sorry, Harry.
Oh,
Listen-
yeah, they're playing
I know
West
Harry
Ham.
listens to
They
us,
got a
so
pretty
sorry,
good
Harry.
chance this week. I can just see Sam doing his post-interview, getting really upset about something.
Yeah, like a pen that didn't go. Oh, they got a pen and missed it, and they blamed.
Have you guessed?
Yeah, 3-1 West
3-1
Ham.
West Ham.
Wow, not that optimistic. And the tide's got a turn for QPR.
I'm not that optimistic. 8-0.
Do you know what?
3-0.
All right, I'm going to put it out there. 2-2.
Ooh,
That's right. I said it. 2-2.
that's interesting.
Ferdinand to mess up 2.
I think it's him.
Maybe put through his own
it's
net.
him, innit it?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
like him, do you?
No, do you know what? No, you're right.
It's him, you don't like him.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Is
But I like Charlie Austin. I want Charlie
Yeah.
Austin to do really well
Yeah, I
because
do.
he's been there and done that. Hasn't he?
I'll go 1-0 West Ham.
I thought you were going to really
West
surprise
Ham,
me
yeah.
No.
and go QPR.
Downing's looking pretty tasty though for West Ham.
Downing's always looked a bit tasty.
Bam, 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 bam.
That concludes this week's premonitions.
Premonition.
In his little pink book.
It's red.
It's not.
I'm going to take a picture of it this week and put it on Twitter, and you can all. Everyone needs to vote.
We need a huge chart.
I want.
Actually, you know, right.
Now, everybody,
If
I
your
want you to
books-
listen. I want you to listen to this now. Everyone who's listening to this.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna. Well done, headbutter. I want everyone. I'm gonna tweet a picture on Sunday of my book. Right.
Oh yes.
If you think it's pink,
Don't
I want you to-
Snapchat.
I want you to favourite it,
Snapchat.
and if it's red, I want you to retweet it.
Right. So
I'm going
favourite.
to favourite
Favourite
that
is
son of a bitch.
pink.
Favourite is
retweet
pink.
is red.
Retweet.
Right.
Retweet red.
And it
Favourite is
don't
pink.
count, Rob, if you favourite or retweet from your personal account.
Set up a new account.
You'll set up loads of accounts. Do you know
Yeah.
what? Actually, if your book is pink, what's the end of Tim's mic?
Well, on the picture that's on
It's
Instagram,
lighter.
which is at
Is it like a
3
crimson?
Cuckoos on Instagram, it actually looks like an enormous penis.
It looks like a raspberry ice cream, is what he meant to say, everybody.
It doesn't. It looks like the end of an enormous bell end.
Cool.
That's what it looks like.
Bell. Ding dong.
Baby Bell.
Not that.
Baby bell.
Yeah,
Not
no.
anything but a
And there's
baby.
nothing mini about it.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple. Join us next week on the Three Cuckoos podcast for more Premier League predictions.
Catch us at 3 Cuckoos on Twitter, 3cuckoos@gmail.com or 3cuckoos.blogspot.co.uk. Can I go now?
Clever girl.